Hello there, this is Dana Arcuri, author, speaker, survivor, advocate, certified trauma recovery coach, and certified energy practitioner at danaarcuri.com. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new content. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's awesome to have you here. So today's topic is going to be short, brief, and to the point, and this is in regards to supporting abuse and trauma survivors. And so there's a few key facts that we really need to talk about, and you may or may not have even thought of this before, which is why I'm having this video today. So the one thing is that abuse survivors are not broken, and they are traumatized. And there's a big difference between that whole idea, oh, this person's broken, oh, they're a mess, oh, they're dealing with so much turmoil. While trauma is extremely heart-wrenching, life-changing, and it could be brutal at times, we must come to a better understanding of how to support abuse and trauma survivors. And so we don't want to treat them like they're fragile. We don't want to walk on eggshells around them. Instead, we want to come from a place of sensitivity, softness, respect, and treating them with dignity, because they are worthy of kindness and compassion and people treating them correctly and appropriately. And so the one thing is that abuse survivors who go through very traumatic experiences, and for everyone it could be very different. For you it could have been narcissistic abuse. For another person it could have been sibling abuse. Another person it could have been domestic violence, and another it might have been sexual assault, and on and on. There's so many different types of traumatic events. And regardless of the actual trauma and regardless of the actual abuse, it still comes down to being there to really give compassion to those people who have suffered something that was very traumatic. Another thing we have to understand is only the survivor can share the truth about their trauma story. It is their story. It was their path. It was their personal experience. And while some people want to try to tell the survivor how to feel, what to do, what not to do, it's really not up to anyone else to offer what they think this person should do or should not do. And that is because each of us are in a very, very different place. We're unique people with our own personalities, our own strengths and weaknesses, our own past history and medical past history too. Have a mental health condition such as complex PTSD, anxiety, depression, etc., etc. That's beside the point. They are not broken. Even if you do have a mental condition, and let's just say that you were diagnosed with compounded trauma. My friend, you are not broken. You do not need fixed. And we have to understand that while our society wants to tell us and program us and brainwash us to believe that we're just not good enough, we're just not strong enough, we're just not enough, that's the furthest from the truth. A lot of our answers are inside of us. A lot of the best choices for us are going to be based on our own soft voice within us that is pertaining to having gut instincts and wisdom and discernment and knowledge and doing whatever hard work may be involved. So it might include recovery options and tools and strategies and doing the research to know, like, this one doesn't work for me, but that one, that really works very well. And we have to consider trial and error on our healing journey. But I think the one thing that really stands out in the trauma community and also the abuse community is how people on social media, even YouTube, will try to tell strangers what to do, what not to do. Oh, take this. Oh, do that. Jump through these dozens of hoops. And it's really not our place to dish out unwanted, unsolicited advice on social media. Number one, we're not a doctor. Number two, we don't really know them. You might not really know everything about them. There's so much you may not know. And what you would do could actually be the opposite of what they would do. And it's because we're different people. Someone might be an introvert, another might be an extrovert, someone else might be an ambivert. Obviously, due to our personalities, we will respond differently, and different coping methods, different attachment styles, different ways that we might be triggered will show up in the way we respond and the way we react to our current situation, which it could be our healing journey. And we're just at a place where we are determining what pathway is the best pathway to take, which way is a good way to go. And so today, the best thing I could say is get trauma informed. Do your research on trauma before you start giving someone advice. If you don't know them, sometimes the kindest act of compassion is to just sit in a safe space with the abuse survivor. Don't give them advice. Don't tell them they're broken. They are not broken. Instead, hear them, see them, and support them. And if you feel led to validate them, that is fine. But at the end of the day, I think kindness goes a long, long way for anyone who's on a healing journey. And I'm going to end with this beautiful prayer, and it's called A Medicine Woman's Prayer by Cherie Bliss Tilsley. And this is what she says. I will not rescue you, for you are not powerless. I will not fix you, for you are not broken. I will not heal you, for I see you in your wholeness. I will walk with you through the darkness as you remember your light. And so today, may you help shine the light on the darkness for those who might be struggling right now. May you just be the voice of courage to say, I'm here for you. I'm sitting with you, and I'm going to comfort you and give you hope, because that is the most beautiful, beautiful act of support and understanding, and a really beautiful place to be in effort to stand with other abuse and trauma survivors. And if you'd like to share with me anything that you have experienced, what did someone say to you or do to you when you shared your trauma story? Did they try to dish out unwanted advice? Did they tell you, oh no, you can't feel that way. Oh no, you shouldn't do that. You need to do A, B, C, and D. So share with me what other people have said to you, or what people may not have done that you wish they would have done along your own healing journey. If you yourself need support, I am a certified trauma recovery coach. I'd love to be there to offer you that sacred space and to hear you and to see you. And it is just such an honor and so humbling to be part of hundreds and hundreds of people's healing journey. If you'd like to connect with me, you may do so at danaarcuri.com. Subscribe to my channel, the like button. And if you want to work with me, you can message me at danaarcuri.com. Thank you and have a beautiful day.